on top of things today, apparently, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start yammering just in case it did actually go live. But what's up, guys? Hopefully just let me know the second it does, and then we'll know for sure that we're actually good to go, and I'll send the racers off.
Yeah, I'm seeing live.
It is? Oh, cool. That happened really quick. I can't believe that. Alright, so what's up? Yeah, hello video. What's up, guys and gals? How y'all doing? Welcome into the welcome to the Mutant Football League Invitational. You can hear people laughing in the background. We actually have stuff going.
Ear bitch.
Do I want to know, Tim?
Invitational. You can hear people laughing in the background.
Yeah, you might have to turn that down. I can hear me.
George Foreman crispy ear bitch. Tyson.
Yeah, you might have to turn that down. I can hear me.
I was waiting for the delay to get through there. But yeah, I hate to tell you, but I'm feeding back off of you guys. You're gonna have to turn down the cast.
I'm heard myself 10 seconds.
All right.
Hey, Mike, you're gonna have to turn down the cast that you're watching because you're feeding back.
Hey, can you guys turn your radio down?
That's you.
Amateurs?
Hey, Mike, you're gonna have to turn down the cast that you're watching because you're feeding back.
And you're listening to WMFL here with Michael and Tim. And we're gonna have to ask those listeners to turn their radios down when they call in because you're really messing with our heads.
This reminds me of watching Loveline back in the day when people would have the radio on and they'd test and be like, ah! Just in the middle of a sentence, and all of a sudden you'd hear it like 10 seconds later.
Yeah, that's what's happening here.
We apologize. It's the fun of them having to be able to hear, but also not doing
audio
this.
trails.
Audio is fun. It's a wonderful thing. Also, somebody's got their Windows noises on.
Damn it. Who could that be?
Gee, I wonder. No, it's fine now. Anyway, so like I was saying, what's up, guys and gals? The other two voices that you hear here, the one obviously doing the radio voice, may kind of sound sort of familiar if you played this game. Maybe, oh, I don't know, NBA Jam, let's see, NFL Blitz, I forgot, Slugfest. I was going to say I'm forgetting something else, and I know it.
NHL hits!
There we go, the NHL hits. I knew there was one more. There was the other sport. It's always the NHL. I'm so sorry, and I love hockey, too. But that would be Tim Kitzrow that you're hearing, the wonderful announcer of all of those games. And like I said, you guys know that voice, right? Hopefully. Tim, pleasure to meet you. If you'd introduce yourself.
It's Grim Blitzrow.
I'm terribly sorry. You think I'd remember this, too, but apparently
There's a
no.
lawsuit going on between me and Tim right now, but he's going to wish he was me in a couple months.
I was going to ask who you actually think is going to win this one, but I guess that'll answer my question ahead of time. Let's see here. Let's actually get these guys rolling. We've got ourselves set for 3 games tonight, so we're going to kick off here. Excuse me. I'll get you introduced in 1 second, too, Mike. I want to make sure these guys get kicked off, though, because they are asking me which to do. Let's do Gatling versus Popo.
Tonight's matchup, Gatling versus Popo.
Which is going to be...
Popo, that's a no-no.
Well, you better hope not in this case. All right, so we should be sending them off to go. Like I said, this will be the first of our 3 races tonight, or 3 races. I'm sorry, I'm still in boiler mode, guys. If you can't tell, it's been a while since I've hosted something like this, so I'm still thinking it's Isaac races. Anyway, but we'll have 3 actual games tonight. We're going to conclude, obviously, the winners of this and the next game are going to face off head-to-head for the championship here, and they're going to have a nice little prize pool as well, provided by our wonderful friend Mike Mendheim, who again is the lead. Do you want to just go as lead dev? I never actually asked what to refer to you as, Mike, and now I feel terrible for this. But if you would obviously introduce yourself.
The Emperor.
The Emperor.
Yeah, that's it. The Emperor. That's right.
Okay, this I like. This I like. Okay, so Emperor Mike is also here. May we all bow down to him and his greatness.
Yeah. That's not what Game Informer said.
Well, come on, we all know not to believe gaming media at this point, don't we? I'll take that as a no.
I don't know. What do you think, Tim?
I don't know.
No,
Welcome to the Crumps Live MFL broadcast. What do you think, Mike?
I think that works.
I think that'll work. And we should, like I said, these guys should be off and rolling as soon as they're good to go here. But
Okay, are we taking bets here or what?
ooh, yeah, you want to? Because I got my money on. I live in Seattle. I got to go with the Mutilators. I have to.
Absolutely. Beast mode!
Okay, well, you know, I just like I gotta go with Popo.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Popo.
Ooh, both taking America's team, the Hellboys. Well, America. That's debatable. But, yeah, no, they're both going to take the Hellboys against me, so I'm all alone here with my Mutilators pick. I don't know how to feel about this, guys. I'm already being turned on.
So one of the cool things about tonight, though, is we have some of the best Mutant Football League players around playing. And we got 3 games going into the Mayhem Bowl. I'm pretty sure I played Gatling Nuke, and he crushed me.
Yeah, I watched his last game.
I'm switching. I'm with Gatling Nuke.
See, this is exactly why I picked him. Actually, both of them won their games pretty handily, but I gotta go with Gatling on this one. He played really well. And like you said, they're all really good players. Like, they shame my talent level, and I don't have talent.
And, I mean, I know all the little secrets, and these guys just kill me every time we play.
And that's the frightening part, is you actually having created all of this know full well how to take advantage of it, and they can still beat you, you say.
Oh, yeah, not just beat me, embarrass me.
See, now I can't wait to see these guys go head-to-head, because, again, that first round was still good, but, man, the scores weren't really all that close, so, like, I'm really hoping to see everything get real tight around this part, and especially during the final, and, oh, man, dude, the talent level on these guys, like you said, is crazy so far.
Okay, so what are these 2 guys doing here?
I have no idea, because I sent them off and rolling about, let's see, 3 minutes ago and haven't heard back anything yet, so...
They're probably live streaming right now.
Ooh, arguing about what teams need to get added in next already. Jeez, we haven't even kicked the first game off and people are requesting teams.
Okay, well, I mean, we just delivered Philadelphia, right? That's pretty good. We kind of got killed this year since we had, what, like 8 teams in the playoffs this year that weren't there last year. And the majority of them we didn't have in the game. So
that's part of the fun of the game, though, that there's going to be lots of filling out the roster and fans getting on board to help come up with names and contests and parodying player names. So it's fun of watching this whole franchise grow.
So we actually have like 4 teams in development right now.
Ooh. I think I only know about one of these, so that's cool.
Yeah, there's 4, and well, you'll know when I send you our dynasty build to test out for me, Crumps.
Yeah, you're on a need basis, Crumps.
Oh, I see how it is. So I never need to know anything. Cool.
You didn't get the memo?
Memos. There's memos.
Oh, there's lots of memos coming your way.
And there's a lot of football coming our way because here we go. They
a
actually
memo
just
from
kicked
Popo.
off.
You get the Popo memo?
I hope not, because that sounds like I'm going to get arrested for something. Which is feasible,
Popo
I'd like to point out. Okay, now I'm really going to get arrested for something.
The girls I met out back, they said they worked for the seniors facility around the corner. They were very nice ladies.
Once again, I'm going to get arrested for something here because that sounds like something I would run as I get older.
I thought I was a proposition. Am I just asking if they want a drink?
No. You have to let them proposition you.
I was asking a nice-looking lady if she wants a drink.
Wait till the Mayhem Bowl starts. That's when it'll get interesting.
That's when all hell breaks loose. When the Malice Hellboys take on the Micro Mutilator.
And if it connects, there we go. We're just about ready for kickoff finally. So we got 4-minute quarters. Believe we're doing kind of a base level carnage as far as the actual like death count should go. Hopefully we don't see any actual forfeits, but we'll see. I don't really expect to find any. These guys play more football than they do murder.
Yeah, these guys are playing on rough and at a normal difficulty setting.
So again, we shouldn't really see it go too nuts, but you're going to see some right here. We're actually watching, I should point out, Gatling Nuke's stream. So he's the player on the right. You can actually see the players' likenesses and names listed just off to the left and right-hand side, respectively, of the teams. But we are watching the Microhard Mutilator's actual stream right now, just for reference. So at the moment, you'll only be able to see the defensive picks. And wow, speaking of defense already, that's why you picked the Microhard Mutilators, if I'm not mistaken. Are they not the best defensive team?
Yeah, they're, well, Philadelphia is pretty badass.
From what I've seen, that's right. Philadelphia is a really, really, really good team.
Yeah, and the Nuke London Patriots aren't slouches either.
But nobody likes them because they're the Patriots. I hate to say it.
Well, we changed their dirty trick in the last update because they originally had Sack Attack, and we got so many people complaining that they were so overpowered.
And they were.
And I think that's right. They should be overpowered because
I got to agree there too.
It's really hard to beat them.
See, that's the weird trade-off there because, again, they're the Patriots, like, how do you not possibly make them one of the most tough, ridiculously tough teams to beat? Because in real life, they are. And you got to make it somewhat like that, and I agree, like, they've got to have that extra little oomph to them, and man, did they.
So with the Mutilators, so we've got a lot of, like, the really good players telling me they've got too many All-Stars. Get rid of the All-Stars. They have way too many All-Stars. And also, they think the receivers are too good.
I might agree with the receivers.
They go, well, you could throw to any receiver, he's always going to catch it on the Mutilators.
Which is exactly what we're seeing right here, because he's rolling out with Hustle Kills him and just absolutely tearing apart that defense. There's your first score of the game already for Gatling Nuke, 6-0. Believe me, that won't be the last. If it's anything like the last round, some of the scores got up into the 50s. So we're probably in for some blowouts here.
He said they just scored after he said that.
Well,
Either that or
they got us on delay, Tim.
Yeah, it's going to be a delay. If you're watching on my stream...
They just scored, we waited like 5 or 10 seconds, and they scored, so...
you might want to watch on Gatling Nukes, because you're going to get the same delay that I will at that point.
Yeah.
And he should be listed. It's Gatling Nuke 438. Which, by the way, I forgot to update Moobot. My goodness, I am terrible. That's what else I was going to do, was make sure that we actually had all the racers listed in Moobot so that you all can get links into their channels and go support them, and I forgot to update Moobot. That's terrible. So tell you what, to make up for it, did you send me Steam keys, by the way, Mike?
Mike's live streaming right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's checking the voicemail.
I'm going to assume that these have to be Steam keys, so we'll just assume. I'm going to toss one of these into chat for y'all to make up for that, and then I'll get the links to the race, or the players, excuse me, here in a second.
Sounds good.
But here we go. Let's have some fun. First come, first serve on this one. Just have at it, y'all.
Okay, and if anybody out there's got any questions, fire away.
Awesome. Yeah, by all means. If I know I saw King Foom ask one already. You may know him as one of the running backs on the Green Bay Attackers. He was wondering if at any point, maybe you might see the Minnesota Vikings show up, and then if he can get his character transferred to his team, that might be like, great.
Well, we're not doing the Vikings, but we're gonna do like the Purple Mutant Eaters or something. I don't know what their name is yet, but something like that. And absolutely.
See, Foom, all I gotta do is ask. It's beautiful. When are the Mutilators getting nerfed? He literally just
Those are
said
one
it.
of the Purple People Eaters are one of the 4 teams that we are doing right now.
I was literally just about to answer in chat to Mark's question, but there you go. There's 4 more teams coming. Are we going to wind up getting custom plays?
Yes. So before you're going to get custom plays, you're going to get custom play books.
Ooh, even better.
Well, it's, when you say custom plays, what do you mean? That you can design your own plays?
I would assume so. So, like, you could tell the route that you want your receivers individually to run, and your running back could, either go out on this side or block for you or something.
Well, yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, that's different. So we're going to give you the ability to customize playbooks. And then what we want to do, providing the product is okay and it's generating some money so we can continue to pay the dev team, is let you guys have a play editor where you can design your own plays.
Yep, I'd say that's exactly. Yep, there we go. That's exactly what he wants.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have that in the game right now. It's how I design these plays. And then we've also had a number of our community and Kickstarter backers design a bunch of plays. And it's done using our editing tool, which is super user-friendly and so much fun. The only problem is you know, we got to figure out how to put those plays on the play diagrams, because right now those are all handmade. So we have to figure out, once you design your play, we got to like take a screenshot of it and put it into the play windows. So it's not going to look, you know, as good as it does now, but I think, you know, people will trade off to be able to design their own plays.
And somebody else just asked, I'll just answer for you, is the console version far off? It actually just came out on, I want to say, the 19th of last month to get it.
That's exact. Right, Crumps.
See, I remembered. Yes.
Get that guy a Steam key.
Tell you what, he just nailed that one. Game is out. It's actually on the internet right now.
Yep.
I'm watching it.
Not only that, but yeah, it's on Xbox One and it's also on PlayStation 4, so you can get it both places. Oh, you're actually on PS4 now, Foom? Interesting.
Yeah, we've been doing well on PlayStation 4 on the PSN network.
They love their indie games, man, and for good reason too, because Sony's been doing pretty darn good about actually putting them out there for people to find, and it's not hard to find.
We were the number 3 sports game.
Nice. That's the way it, well, I mean, it should be 1, but I'll take 3.
You ever think that either in 5 years or a million years from now, when this planet crumbles and some aliens come here, a new species takes over and they find the only thing is a copy of MFL, so they're convinced that this is the species that rule the planet?
And this was our entertainment.
Zombies and orcs.
Where were these fields, though? We can't find them.
That'd be so amazing.
They were talking to people called the Crumps.
We don't understand. It makes no sense.
And there was a president, President Chump, Ronald McChump.
They said he was orange, the only one in existence.
Why, the orcs ruled the world millions of years ago.
Then they find actual oranges and can't really figure out what the hell's going on anymore.
And Eric was their leader.
Emperor. Emperor Michael Mendheim ruled the world.
Hi, can you not pop the exercise ball?
Oh, nice play, man.
Wow.
Look at that.
There's some really good plays going on in this, and somehow it's still only 8-0 on the side of Gatling Nuke, which I'm kind of surprised by. This is way more low scoring than I would have ever expected.
Kitzrow, you are a god.
Oh, a demigod at most. Say, hey, can these players hear us, or are they just too into the game right now?
If they're watching me as well, then yeah, they can actually hear us.
Yeah, are they listening? Do they know what's going on? Because we know what's going on.
Does anyone really know what's going on?
Anybody really know what time it is?
Oh, God. 25 or 6 to 4?
Yeah.
Sorry, Chicago jokes for those that don't live there.
Yeah, reference to the old guys.
Yeah, no, that too. We're also super freaking old. So. The kids are all like, wait, was that the one we played in band? I think they still do that everywhere. Which player is hosting?
Thank you, Carnage Ranger.
I think Gatling Nuke is hosting.
Boom. Are there any plans for a Switch port?
Ooh.
Right now.
What is Switch?
Right now, we are just, you know, the console versions we have, we're just trying to keep those guys going for now.
Well, we do. We're going to come out on Etch-a-Sketch. I'm going to give you that. That's it. I shouldn't have said that probably, but we're going to come out on Etch-a-Sketch early next year.
See, I gotta tell you, as long as I can be the one that actually previews that on YouTube and on Twitch, it's, dude, I'm in.
There's
Juke left, Juke right. No, you can't draw over the same line. Crap.
There is no Twitch version planned.
The Guinness is clearly flowing.
Oh, there you go. There's
Old style. We're in Chicago.
Old pile.
Terminator.
I like that.
How did he catch that?
Terminator from downtown. Boom shakalaka.
That's what I was waiting to hear. I didn't want to be the one to request it, but man, I was waiting to hear that one. So for anybody that hasn't figured that out.
We're going to be playing all the top classics. All 10 all the time. Oh, he just ripped his head off. Oh, it was just his helmet. Darn it.
So when I asked him to come do this, he was going, I got to do play-by-play for 3 back-to-back.
Buy at least a case of beer.
And I said, well, no, you got to bring Bricks, and you got to bring Bricks Jr., and then you got the 3 of you have to do 3 games of play-by-play. And Tim's like, there's no fucking way.
Oh, see, now try doing what I do here for like 8 hours a night every single night, and there's a way, trust me, you got to build up to it.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
That play by,
that should have been a pick. He was robbed.
Yeah, there was a play about 2 plays. Oh, man, we are right on halftime, jeez. I didn't even notice how little time was left. Ooh.
Look, he's just sitting there. Oh, that's great AI.
You're the one. This is what I love is when you have a dev on call that they're always watching the AI and things that like nobody else is catching on to at the same time.
Well, the play was over, so I misread that.
I like that. This game is greater than Madden. Nice compliment, Emperor.
I would call that a touchdown of a statement at the perfect time for that because now it's 14-0 for the Mutilators. Gatling with a great crossplay over the middle, which is pretty much his go-to play from the looks of things. Like he's been running that kind of ad nauseum here and making it work. And he's going for 2. Nobody kicks the extra point, do they?
I do.
I pretty much always do.
Depends on the situation. I most definitely do.
With the extra point field goals, that sounds really strange. With the field goals going up to 5 points, I mean, there are times where obviously going for 2 comes in very handy because I can very easily kick a 5-point field goal.
Right. And, you know, the whole 5-point field goal thing is just fantasy football.
Yep. And that's what I loved about it, too. It's like, oh, man, how did he miss with that huge player? Wow. This is the most amazing escape I've ever seen from a buffed-up player coming up here for you in a second. Man, these guys are so much better. Oh, no, run the quarterback out of bounds. Don't go backwards. No. Well, there goes almost every quarterback on the Hellboys, excuse me, because there goes Drac.
Oh, no.
There goes Drac. I don't know who they have behind him of any value at quarterback, actually. Oh, yeah, Helen scoring.
That gave me a great idea for the NFL. You've seen the Big 3 where they've got the 4-point shot?
Yeah, yes.
Well, what if you had like 3 little circles on an NFL field, you know, within field goal range, and if you get a receiver to catch in that circle, you get a 4 or 5-point field goal.
Ooh, just automatically? Would you still keep the ball on your drive?
He has to catch it in that actual painted, like, you know, 24-inch diameter circle.
Ooh. Would you still keep the ball at that point? Like, would you still keep going?
It has to be. Well, if you hit it, you can choose to do the field goal or, you know, keep going. But when you need that late extra 1 point and you get to pass it to a guy where everybody in the world knows you've got to land that receiver on that spot, that would be a hell of a challenge.
No kidding, because everybody would try to be defending it at the same point,
right,
knowing full well that may be what they're going for, but not sure.
Then you have that trick play because everybody thinks you're going for that, but then you go down to, you know, the Hail Mary while everybody's guarding the 4-point field goal.
You might want to actually push that. Ooh, bad score over on the Hellboys side in the halftime game. So we got the resurrection went to the Mutilators.
Isn't that a great treat, that halftime game?
See, and this is what I was going to say, too, is like, well, now think about the XFL coming back into play in 2020 with what you just said. Why can't we have something like the multi-point field, or the extra point on the field goals in the XFL to kind of counteract what the NFL is not doing? I like it.
Oh my God,
Ooh.
That was awesome.
Do player raters matter? I mean, can you tell the difference between players? Yes, you can. Believe me, intelligence is huge in this game.
So the thing about this game is you'll see some guys with stars over their heads, like Hustle Kill Some. Those are your best players. And a lot of people that just start playing this game for the first time, they don't understand, like, do not throw the ball to a receiver who is covered by an all-star cornerback, because the chances that the ball will get picked off are great. So you want to definitely stay away from, like, the Shermanator, throwing it at the Shermanator when you're playing against the Mutilators. And those stars show you who are the best players. And your all-stars are who will win the game for you.
Yep, almost every
And
single
that's the
time.
score.
That was close, though. He almost got caught right at the end trying to pull a Deshaun Jackson, wasting a little bit of time, I think.
Yeah.
Tried to get a little too funky with that one, but that'll work. It's 24-0. That's a problem. Oh, don't stand on the exercise ball, brother. You're going to pop it. Oh. Sorry, the cat's being a cat. Wow, the Mutilators actually have 7 All-Stars? Yes, I will, Suko.
Yes, they do.
Wow, I didn't realize
Everybody tells me that's too many. So I'm like, okay, well, who's not an all-star on that team?
I mean, yeah, who can you say off
Russell Wilson, should I not have him be an all-star? Should
That might take
Shermanator
care
not
of the-
be an all-star?
Wilson not being one might take care of the wide receiver problem, theoretically. Might be 2 birds with 1 stone there. That's tough, though. Riff and... You think Cliff? Really? Oh, I don't know, man. It's tough to say which one it should be because they're all so good. Oh, believe me, it can be 24-0, but this ain't over by any means. There are multiple ways that the Hellboys can win this game very easily. They've got a brutal offensive dirty trick, if I'm not mistaken. Don't they have chainsaw?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep. The chainsaw play, I can quite literally kill your entire defense before you bring me down.
Yeah, but the thing about these guys are they are both pretty awesome players, and they're well aware of that. So they know they know
the other one's going to do it, or at least have an inkling.
Glad I didn't switch over to the Hellboys. Whew. Mutilators was the pick.
See, and you think I was wrong when I picked this originally. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm drinking the girl beer.
Which one is the girl beer?
Corona.
Oh, God. Do you at least have limes?
Find your beach.
No, you misspelled bitch. Like, and we found him.
All right. Well, I'm drinking some brandy with it. So.
Yeah. Okay. Brandy Alexander, another girl drink.
Could be a brandy ice, and then it's a hell of a dessert. If anyone actually knows what that is, dear God. Alright, there goes one more wide receiver on there. Jeez, man. Hellboys are just getting
a lot of carnage, a lot of blood. Get the blood Zamboni out there.
Oh, speaking of Zambonis, so I'll be the one to just flat out say it. I need Mutant Hockey League back. So bad.
Yeah, we'd love to do it. I just, see, you throw at Shermanator and you get a pick.
Yep, never pays off.
You got
Going back to the last comment, first of all, I don't think any human being has ever started a sentence off with, speaking of Zambonis,
Hey.
and then speaking of Zambonis, yes, we would love to do mutant hockey.
Speaking of Shermanator again.
On your first date with, hey, speaking of Zambonis,
The hell?
let's clear the ice, sweetheart.
Stromboli. Everybody wants hockey. Yeah, exactly. You gotta buy this one first, buy it twice, buy it 3 times. It's on 3 different systems. It's on PC, it's on Xbox One, and it's on PS4, and that's a safety.
So the deal with that is we would love to do hockey. Nice.
And it got called back because he's
Mutant
got
golf is where we're really going.
Yes, dude, no, I'd play that. Are you kidding? I would so play that. Whoa. You can get the ref away on the ref attack, can't you?
Yeah, yes, you can.
I've never pulled it off.
The hockey game is going to happen if the football game allows it to happen.
You guys got to keep telling people to buy it 3 times.
That's right.
Or if you're in here and maybe you don't have it on Steam yet, or you do and you want to get somebody else to play it with you, I would suggest maybe open up your Steam gifts window. Cough, cough, just saying cough, cough. Just subtle hints. Subtle hints, I know. I'm so good at those. Ooh, speaking of nice, great pass right there.
So we should, for any of the guys listening in that haven't played it, we are going to give away some Steam keys today. Crumps is feeling generous, right?
Oh,
very
it's
generous.
me. It's totally me. Yeah,
He's not going to remember anything in the morning, so take full advantage of him tonight.
Well, that's every Friday, Tim. Nothing has changed here.
Someone said their mama knows the Boom Shakalaka guy. Hey, man, I know your baby's mama's mama, and that's called a BMMMILF. Think about it.
I'd rather not, actually, because nothing about that seems endearing to my eyeballs, but, man, there is something just...
Mama knows the Boom Shakalaka guy. I want to know who... I got to talk to my lawyer before I find out who this is. The fraternity, involved.
This would explain a lot about Bricks Jr., though. Yeah,
Fraternity, I advise you.
There were 3 M's in that, right? BMMMILF? Yeah.
Baby mama's mama.
Baby mama's
I'd like to...
mama's mama.
Wow! Come on now!
All right. Well, it's all right. It's leading up to the Mayhem Ball.
I like it. Buy it 6 times. Buy 3 copies for your local Boys and Girls Club. Remember that your donations are tax-free and deductible. I like that. Good thinking.
All right. Yeah, this game is pretty well, like, it's 32-0 with 20 seconds left in the third. I'm not saying it's over, because it's not, believe me. But, again, there are ways to either accidentally or purposely forfeit your opponents. They're not going for those, so I don't expect to see that happen. But, yeah, the defense on the Mutilators is definitely showing up today, as you're noticing again with their, 5th interception, I believe? Because that's just getting out of hand now. Oh, he beat you 7-0 in Perfect? Oh, almost got away there. Saints team is next. They were asking about names for that on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken, weren't you guys? Because I know at least I threw in some random name on that one. Of course, now I can't think of it. It was Big Easy Sleazies, that's what it was. Alright, did he get a bribe ref in time? No, he didn't. Another touchdown, man. Mutilators are just rocking here. Gatling Nuke is pretty well on his way to the finals, I'd say. Yeah, the Aints would be good. The Feints. Oh my god, I like those too. I just said Big Easy Sleazies because it's a little bit different than a flat out, like, here's the Aints. The Taints. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Yep. I was going to say, I think we lost Mike and Tim because they were not responding, and now they're out of the channel, so I believe
I figured
we
it was
lost
a
them.
smoke break or something.
I did too. I just figured, because it sounded too silent, though. I wasn't even hearing myself, so I kind of figured.
Yeah.
The other voice you hear, by the way, is Coyote. He's one of the other
We're back.
There they are.
I don't know what the hell happened, but we're back.
I would blame Comcast if I were you. It's a safe bet.
There was a firebomb just deposited in the Emperor's car out front from the Hellboys.
Ooh, on that note, are down to 2 quarterbacks at this point. I almost wonder if he may just be like, we could get them killed.
So, I'm curious who the Mutant Football League writer is. Is that Rebecca or Chad?
That was Rebecca on that account.
Okay.
At least I believe that's...
New Orleans Taints. I'm glad you guys are using your brains there. There's some very clever names.
I said Big Easy Sleazy. Just
I
to
like
make it...
that one.
See, just to
really
make it
like
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right. Sweet. Alright, let's see. How about I set up for our next race as well, which
Please
I actually have.
don't feed Rebecca's ego. Is she Mutant Football League? Did you
Yeah,
establish
she is.
that? Oh, you should feed her ego. She's fantastic.
Well, then we can do that.
But it's just like, you don't want to feed the pigeons because then there will be too many. And you don't
What
want
in the hell?
more than 3 or 4 Rebeccas.
For some reason, this unmuted itself. I apologize for the ad running through here audibly, because my internet is being stupid with the Twitch windows that I have captured.
Okay, well, you were yelling at me beforehand for that.
Oh, by the way, we were saying that you can follow @JohnnyManSmell on Twitter, and we've got some fun accounts with Bomb Shady and OHL Reckham, and we've been doing a dialogue, and that's where the baby mamas, I'd like to came up. Someone said, I heard, oh, Hell Reckham's is with your mama. They said, that's all right. He goes, I'm coming with my Cheeto-wrapped new pickup truck, and I'm bringing my baby's mama's mama that I'd like to So, yeah, BMMMILF.
And by the way, Oh Hell Wreckham Jr. may be one of my favorite names in the entire game. When I saw that, I was just laughing hysterically. That is, I swear to God, the names are so perfectly done on this one.
Well, Johnny Man Smell also, we decided we wanted a few Twitter characters to kind of get things going. Of course, he was kicked out of the Cleveland Burns, and
he wants to get back.
In the MFL, and he's been having some trouble. He's been in Los Tanis and down in where was it? Tijuana, get effed up.
Well, he was
Mexico.
with Scary Clones.
He was Scary Clones.
Scary Clones was saying, "Hey, man, we might be able to sneak you in under the radar on the Malice Hellboys."
Yeah. So if you follow any of those guys, you just start out with at Johnny Man Smell, and he was a former Overhypedman Trophy winner in college, also, by the way.
Okay, so who's up next here?
Oh, next up we're going to have Carnage Razor against Trizen, which I believe he has a different Twitch name than that, but in the Mutant Football League Discord channel, which if you guys have Discord, I want to join in there. It makes it really easy to find other people to play, just saying. But in there he's Trizen. So it's going to be Carnage Razor and Trizen coming up in a moment or two here. Because yeah, this one is pretty well GG'd, I'd say. So it looks like we're going to have one team at least playing the Micro Hard Mutilators in the finals. He's going to be alone on that because I know the next matchup already is going to take advantage of the newest team, I should say. And one I was not expecting to actually see in the tournament, so it ought to get interesting.
Well, I was hoping we were going to do a Mayhem Bowl matchup. That's what I was hoping for.
Amazingly enough, nobody took the Hatriots the entire way through, but we do have an Evils team coming up next, so the brand new Philadelphia Evils team is going to get shown off. But first,
and Popo, I'm really disappointed, man. I was backing you, and you came up 0.
See, that's why you can't bet on the Hellboys. I mean, come on, they may be America's team, but this ain't America they're playing in. You can't take them. At least I'm assuming that ain't America. Shot in the dark.
Who knows?
Here we go. Let me get a link up for the stream here. If you guys want to join in on the Mutant Football League Discord, there is a link already in chat by the time you hear me say this. But there's the Mutant Football League Discord if y'all want to jump in.
Anybody has any questions for the Emperor, Michael Mendheim, or myself, Grim Blitzrow, feel free to ask.
This is American
I got a tweet today that said I should be watching the Philadelphia Evils versus the New London Hatriots, and he was taunting Johnny Man Smell, and he said, when you're watching it, listen to Dream On, and Johnny Smell tweeted back, I'm not sure who you are, but I'm sitting on the can right now eating frozen waffles, and there's a midget doing cannonballs in the tub, and I'm pretty sure that beats whatever you want me to watch. So, follow Johnny Man Smell on Twitter.
Trust me, it is worth it. I follow all those on Twitter, and they're freaking hilarious. Tom Gatlin, that's my
I saw someone earlier said one of their favorite parts of the game are the names, and I'll tell you, all the people here who contributed, Mike, Rebecca, all the other writers, before I even got on board.
Our community.
But it's just amazing, though. It's great stuff. And I agree. It's like Mad Magazine. It's National Lampoon. It's Saturday Night Live. It's humor in video games before you even get to playing. You know, there's so much clever stuff. And I hope that we end up with a Adult Swim cartoon show, because this stuff has some
flashback.
Fun places to go.
There is a flashback to the cartoons. There also is what I was talking about before with the chainsaw, which went absolutely nowhere. Oh, actually it did. It went on to the big explosion. So on that note, there's your victory for Gatling Nuke. That was a hell of a time to do it.
Wow!
30 of 35. Jeez.
Look at this, though. 40-0.
48-0.
Oh!
Woo! 423 passing yards, 0 rushing yards. At least the Hellboys pulled 3, but yeah, that was time of possession does not tell this story. 48-0, Gatling Nuke's going to move on to the finals in a few minutes. And on that
48-0. That's a blowout. Reminds me of the time I did that old roughage kind of thing. That was the biggest blowout I ever had. The cola blowout of the century.
everything about that picture is so wrong. That would explain so much.
All right, here we go. Wow.
And we're ready for our second matchup.
Who are you picking?
Oof.
I'm picking Carnage Razor.
Yeah, I gotta go with you on this one.
I'm going with the Crokland Invaders.
Ooh, Tim gonna be the different one
man.
here. Which, by the way, if you can tell, we're looking at, at Carnage Razor's screen.
Oh, we got a different screen here. We're like in this newsroom. We've got like 30 or 40 screens. The Digital Dreams home place is just incredible.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't know. Crumps, help us out here.
What's up?
I'm looking at the Team Select screen.
Yep.
Are we supposed to be seeing something else?
Nope, they're still waiting to start up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sent off the final word. It's just mine's making really sure that we're good. So they'll kick off in a second or two.
Okay, Carnage Razor, we're all gonna follow your channel, man. We're on it. Tim?
Yeah, we're on it. Yeah. Just give me another beer, will you, sweetheart?
Aw, so nice. And here's all your settings going in really quick. But yeah, we're watching the evil side. Again, it's going to be Trizen, who is actually, I believe it's 9 of 10. All words, Nineoften here on Twitch. And then Carnage Razor is a 1.
Looks like a...
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he looks like Bruce Willis.
Only, somehow worse?
Russian
I love these.
assassin.
I love the Raiders too, man. They're my second favorite team.
I love both of these
The
jerseys. 'cause they
Crokland
offset
Invaders
so well.
take on the Philadelphia Evils.
And they got Chucky back.
Oh, man.
Because of that, I want to
love
do
Chucky.
coaches.
Yeah.
See, that was the other thing. We were talking about how to implement coaches, and my thought was
Well-
basically, throw them on the sidelines, and if you can throw a bomb ball over there and hit them, then you have to basically, do nothing but audibles from then on out. You can't get calls from the sideline.
That is a great idea. So the thing about coaches, everybody's like, where's the coaches? We love the coaches. Why don't you? So the coaches, are unique 3D models, and they need their own voices, and we got to create the models if we want to do them right. So I'm hoping at some point we get coaches back in the game, but on this first one, we just didn't have the budget to do it. Was not possible, but I would love to bring coaches back, and hopefully we will.
I got a question for the Crumps. What's your policy on swearing on this broadcast?
Oh, cuss the fuck away, sir.
Yep.
He never, Crumps never swears, never gets angry.
Well, Michael, I'm sorry. When the Emperor keeps talking about all on the wish list that he has, that all the fans have, that you have, he can say, well, when we have the budget, where's the rich son of a bitch out there that's going to just drop blank check and go, here you go, Michael. I just want to be part of the franchise. Come on, there's somebody out there in the internet. We all know some rich bastard is making way too much money for evil purposes.
Okay.
Have him sign a check.
Okay, burrito, too deep throat, too slow. Feels bad, man.
Wow.
Because
You're a downer.
people
the
get
hell
those
out.
codes instantly.
You're ruining my mutant bug. Get the hell. What are you smoking tiny pods?
Wait. Mutant Bud? Wait, well, hold on. Why has nobody told me about this? Hold on. Did we legalize this?
That evil stadium is too fucking cool. I'm gonna read some of these quotes.
This I love.
I like that. Shut your dirty fucking bitching whore mouth. What? What kind of people are around this? What kind of program you running here, Crumps?
Hey, that's one of my mods. You watch your mouth to him. What is this stadium called? Oh, I remember, and I don't, though.
Every stadium has a parody name, yeah.
You know, this
Absolutely.
broadcast being broadcast live to a Make-A-Wish Foundation for 10-year-olds in Minneapolis, St. Jude's Hospital. I mean, come on.
The stadium name for the Philadelphia Evils is Too Big to Fail.
I love it.
That's too big to fail financial stadium. Which, of course...
I'm going to give Rebecca half the credit because we were both kind of together and we're trying to figure out the name and we're trying to get this out before the Super Bowl and we got to come up with a name and we've got 15 minutes to come up with a name and then Rebecca throws out a bunch of shit and then we're like, what about the collapse? This is too big to fail. That's it. Too big to fail Financial Stadium. She's like, no, it's too long. Just go with it.
No, it's good. See, like that. By the way, Lon's got a really good one for you there, Grim.
I am the fucking captain of the shit train to failure.
Okay. All right. Lawn Fry or Lawn Furniture, whatever your name is. You got a good dirty mouth. We'll hire you. Okay.
Oh, I've called him Lawn Furniture from now on.
I just, if you're going to swear like that at the end of it, at the end of the day, there has to be some thought behind it in terms of, like,
I thought that was creative. It was a good string. Good luck getting me to swear, sweater monkeys, like that.
All right.
See, like, this is why I always come up with, like, I try to come up with the most creative combinations of cuss words to throw in at the end of sentences so it catches people off guard. Like, I'm sorry, did you just say thunder cunt? Like, yeah, why?
Yes, yeah.
Like, what exactly
Someone
is a
didn't
fuck
take their
bubble?
Vitol today.
I thought this was a family-friendly
It is a
stream.
family-friendly stream. Very friendly.
Well, yeah.
You grew up in my house, it would be.
All right, so here we go.
Krubs comes up with some doozies. Yeah,
And here's a kickoff.
No, it's a field.
Yeah, whatever.
No, this is
Same
a-
thing. It's a ball.
there's all of, like, what, 3 times that could even happen? Called someone a malignant pile of dick fungus. Yeah, I like Rebecca.
That's not bad, Tim.
Yeah.
Right there. That's
Ooh,
pretty
too
good.
fast. You guys slow down with your thoughts here. Man.
We're old guys. Whoa, there's the pick.
And that was
There's
a hell of
the
a
pick.
fast defensive back, too.
Oh, Carnage
Whoa.
Razor. Nice pick.
And nice quarterback attack there by the Invaders as well. He seemed to get off the line way too quick.
Oh, sack attack. Oh,
And he never saw it
that's gonna
coming.
hurt.
Never saw it coming, so that leaves, what, Nick Foles? Basically, yeah, 6 souls.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the old sack attack to the lunch pail.
Oh, can't quite make it in. Although, again, the Evils are up 7-0 already, so Croakland is playing from behind right now.
If you ever wonder what it's like to work for the NSA, where you read everybody's email and listen to their phone calls, kind of like what Michael and I are doing here. Just reading random thoughts and garbage just thrown out by people late at night, drinking and swearing. We're not going to report any of you, don't worry.
Okay, now if you were said
Get in
NSA
there,
agent...
touchdown. Whoa.
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Ah, he really made a good touchdown, didn't he? Well,
Have another beer there, Tim.
Yeah, apparently Astley was never going to give you up. We'll be here all week. Someone will get that, don't worry. Also, I love the blood rain here. I'd just like to point that out. And 14
How about the uniforms? Aren't these great? The chains holding up the underpants on this guy?
You know,
Hey,
I never
Krubs,
paid attention to that.
It's good art direction back there. Krubs, we gotta thank you for hosting this and having us on. We really appreciate it.
Hey, it's my pleasure. Believe me, I'm having a blast doing this because, like I was telling Tim beforehand, like, having grown up in the arcade era where it's, I played NBA Jam. Let's, show of hands. Who here didn't play NBA Jam, like, for real? Case in point. But, like, I get to now at this point hang out and have a good time just, yucking it up and doing the stupidest crap ever with one of the guys that I had heard basically do exactly that in, like, basically what were my professions when I was a kid. So it's cool as hell for me. So thank you for the opportunity.
So I'm going to answer a question here. Somebody just asked, is there ever going to be a franchise mode? And what we're doing is we're creating a mode called Dynasty, which we are going to release. It's going to be free for everybody, whether you have the PC, Xbox One, or PS4 version of the game. And when people go, is there a franchise mode? They're basically going, we play Madden and Madden has a franchise mode. Are you guys going to do that? So, no, we're not doing like a Madden-style franchise mode. But we're doing a Mutant League football-style Dynasty mode. And what Dynasty is it's going to allow you to play multiple seasons. You're going to have a team salary, and when you go and you play games, your players are going to get XP points for being out on the field, and you get more XP for scoring touchdowns and catching passes and that type of thing. And when you start Dynasty, you basically you can pick any team you want, and you start out with an overall rating of 40. So everybody on your roster is a 40, and they are all rookies. And then as you go and play and they gain experience, they start gaining XP points. And then you can use some of your salary cap to buy more XP points and boost whoever players you want to boost.
Nice.
And so it's going to be very hard that first season to be competitive. But as you build your team and you go into the second season, then you start building your guys. So your players go from rookie, they start at rookies, and then you can make them pros, all-stars, and then eventually legends. But every time they bump up, they cost more money. So your salary cap starts dwindling.
What?
And that's how we cap it.
Didn't mean to interrupt you there, but how did he intercept that ball? Oh my goodness, I didn't even know he threw it.
Wow.
I thought that was a fumble recovery. That was an INT.
I was too busy talking, so I missed that.
It looked like a quarterback sack, basically, and somehow, apparently, he threw the ball, but that was crazy. Yeah, that was the weirdest one I've seen to this point, too. This is what I love this game for. You see something crazy new every time.
Yeah, one thing that's cool about the game is it never plays the same.
Yep.
So every time you play it, it's different.
You can actually have the computer simulate against itself, and you can do that with the Mayhem Bowl now, for example, and maybe you want to find out who wins the actual upcoming Super Bowl, because you can do that. But yeah, have fun even doing that. Like, I know King Foom does the same thing. But like, I have fun just setting the computer against each other, turning it all the way up to just, roast the carnage all the way up to the maximum level and just watch them go nuts. It's a ton of fun. It really is.
We did a simulation of the Super Bowl, and we got a new London Patriots. I believe it was 33-30.
Yep.
They won with a field goal at the end of the game. But they were down 21-0 in the first quarter.
Seemed relatively, I don't know, somehow familiar?
And then I believe EA did a simulation that went into overtime, and their score was 36-30.
Yep, they got a winning touchdown instead of field goal at the end. So it's crazy how close both of those came out. When you really think about it, like the fact that it picked both of the games picked almost the same score at the end of the thing, like, that's just crazy to think about.
And I just let the computer play, and I recorded it, and that was the game.
I was actually doing that with MLB this year, just trying to get a preview of, like, okay, who's actually going to win? Of course, it picks the freaking Cubs against the Indians, so it's like, well, that ain't going to happen. But yeah, no, I do the same thing almost every year. It's just I've always had stupid fun with that stuff. That's like everybody's thing, though, Mark. If you notice, a lot of people drop back really far, so they don't get that immediate, sack from the lineman coming through, and then launch it down the middle, basically, on a cross route.
Oh my God, the
There's that
Eagles
sack.
are one tough team.
Although
Well, I
Kirkland's
picked the
keeping
wrong team again, boy. I am.
and this is why nobody follows your bets.
for the week.
Deflate. See, there's what you need for the Patriots, a deflate trick. It's like they deflate the ball on the other team randomly.
You know that Bomb Shady likes to play with soft balls? You heard about that, right?
Oh, God.
Well, if he takes a sack in the lunch pail, he'll be playing with deflated balls the rest of his life. Be careful what you wish for, Bomb Shady. Man, these guys are tearing it up.
There we go with a nice running back option for once, and that actually was wide open, given that, as we were just pointing out, most people tend to go down the center of the field. Well, there's your running back option. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Tabby, you want to watch some football? I'll take that as a no. The second I ask her question, she leaves. Oh, Hatred should be the only team that have it at that point, if there is going to be one. Whew. Is that going to get called back, though? No, 20-0, Evils. I almost call them the Hatriots.
Deflate trick, that would be nice. Keg wielder, whatever you're paying Kitzrow to do this is not enough. Trust me, he's got at least a 6-pack of beer more in that refrigerator. That's all I need.
Now the question is, can he finish the 6-pack before the Mayhem Bowl is over? Question is, do we want him to finish the 6-pack?
This has been a great party. Ever since Michael and I met, we've just gotten along great. His humor, we share the same sense of humor. We've had a blast making this game. And realize that all of your fans know that this is different than the Madden and those monster, $30 million, $50 million
Try $120 million.
Yeah,
that's way more. Yeah.
We're talking about making this fantastic game. Wait a minute, are you telling me you made the Mutant Football League for under $1 million? Well, that's right, Tim. But if you guys keep telling your friends, I mean, this thing's just going to keep going and going. I think it's amazing what he's done. The creative team, his guys in Kiev, the artists, the writers, this is all about grassroots. This is taking, an opportunity like this and having you guys on, see how much fun the game is. There are these guys on the on YouTube, cartoons. What
Delirious.
Delirious. I don't know. I'm not hip with all that stuff. But anyway, Delirious cartoons. They play the game, and it's more fun than anything I've ever seen on YouTube. So just keep spreading the word. We'll make we'll do the updates. We'll add more dialogue. We'll bring you Mutant League hockey, golf, right? Golf. Everybody wants golf, right?
Soccer.
Baseball.
Yeah. But it's a fun thing to know that, as you said, 25 years ago, you're playing NBA Jam, and who would think that 25 years later, we're sitting in this world where you can stream and talk, and you're talking to me and all these different fans out there from the old arcade franchises. Well, I believe this game, back in the day, when people ask me, did you know NBA Jam was going to be hit or NFL Blitz was going to be hit? This one I can say, this is a hit. There's a no doubter, because a parody of NFL, there's no competition. It's more fun. It's faster. It's quicker. It has the great fields, the great players, but the humor, the fun of it. I mean, Madden is great if you want to play sim games. That's fine. To me, it's totally different world.
Yep.
But this game, right now, you're getting your adrenaline just playing this asteroids crazy world in the middle. But you can also bring back your queen, like the chess game. If you win this game, you can bring back.
What are you talking about?
You bring back your dead player if you win this. You survived that round.
Anyway, the game's $19.99. It's available on PSN, Xbox Live, or PC, whatever your pleasure is. And we're updating, we're adding new content all the time. And, unlike those other guys,
that's right.
We don't charge for a lot of this stuff. So we're just trying to, build a game we love and make it better, and we need your support, so help us out. If what you're watching looks cool, go get the game. $19.99.
Yep.
Even better to tell your friends to go get the game.
Even better, no loot crates. Because God knows, man, somebody just brought it up too, which is perfect timing. But God knows that's the biggest thing now. But seriously though, there's no there's no card system. There's no, oh hey, we gotta buy in for Ultimate Team and gotta have all these cards and crap. No, you just go, you just play, and that's
one of the other great
beauty.
Things that Michael did the first time around is the figures, the action figures and the cards. Michael, tell them about the action figures and stuff. They want some fun merchandise. We're on the what are we on the shopping network now?
Well, I'll tell you, Tim.
Tell us, Michael.
We've got some fantastic figurines. No, actually, they're awesome, but we're a really small dev group, and every time somebody orders one, I have to fill out a postal ticket on it and put it in a box and all of that. And right now, I want to do some design stuff. Rebecca's awesome, and she can do that. So never mind, I just said that. And go buy the Mutant League figurines.
Where can they see these beautiful figurines, Michael?
Go to our website, www.mutantfootballleague.com. Or just...
What is this, in 1980s? You said www?
Okay, whatever the fuck. Shut the fuck up.
You know you're old when you still think you have to put that in when you type in web addresses.
I'm actually trying to tell people to come watch the stream right now, and you guys are talking to me, so it's hard.
Yeah, multitasking as you get older does actually become one of the toughest things to do. I can vouch for this, and I'm not even 40.
We're in a nursing home in Skokie, streaming live, and we're trying to get more clients. Do we call them clients to get their friends to play online here? Myron, would you like to play on live on the Crumbs?
What is Mutant Football League? Get me my thing.
All right. Well, there you go, Crumbs. That's a new one for you.
I've been doing this for 8 years. You think that was new?
No, we're trying to get more people here at the center to play the game and to listen to the Crumbs.
What is it? What do they got at the Crumbs? Is it bagels? They got hot soup, fish.
It's Friday.
I swear to God, if you start singing
I hope
that.
it's fresh fish.
When the first words you hear are "It's Friday," I worry that you're going to sing that fucking song.
Friday.
No, I didn't mean it. Don't.
We're almost ready for a cigarette now.
So, also, I'd like to hear from your watchers. Like, how did you hear about?
Okay, so I just got to say the scores, guys. I'm not pleased here with the.
Yeah, the one-sided nature of these.
Domination.
It's whoever I put on the right side seems to be winning every single game by just an immense score too. So the home team has won them.
That someone is killing the opponents so that they can get to the Mayhem Bowl, and there's just a dead body slumber controller somewhere on the other end of the Crokland Invaders.
It could well be because it would default pick you a play after a certain amount of time, wouldn't it? No, not if you're on offense, I guess. I'm thinking way too much about this.
Oh, there you go. He's out. He's safe.
The Emperor's not pleased.
MFL Crumbs. Thank you, Crumbs.
Thank you, Tim.
Because I am interested how the word spreads about this.
Hey, we all should be, honestly. I mean, like, that's why I keep doing... Yeah, see? Crumbs, there you go. But,
Where's
like, honestly...
Coyote, man? Where's Kurt?
He's in here.
Kurt, get on. We don't...
Hey, I'm here.
There he is.
Sorry, guys. I've been dealing with...
The Emperor is not pleased. Entertain.
So, Kurt, what happened tonight?
Oh, man. Like I said, it's been a rough day. That's going to be my excuse. It's just been a rough day.
You know, you did know I bet on you tonight, right?
Did you?
Yep.
You
did.
You got to do a shot? How much money did you lose?
Oh, shit. I should have taken money from him.
I got it.
He lost his 68 Camaro. Signed the title over.
Tim's gonna be driving home in style tonight.
Yep. MFL is better than Madden. Oh, come on. Tell us something we didn't know.
It's different.
It's better.
In my opinion, it's better.
It's like a Miller Lite commercial. It's less filling. It
tastes great.
It's better.
Less filling.
It's more exciting.
More killing.
So
less scripting.
I'm very scared of EA, so I'm just gonna be nice. Because when we launched,
do I have to be nice?
They came out and they dropped their price 70% and hurt us.
That's because they're scared of us. Why do you always think the way you're scared of them? They're scared of us. That's why they dropped their price to drop $70 million because they're scared the shit of these big Mutant Football League motherfuckers.
You've been their only competition for how long now?
Since Genesis.
Yeah.
Hey, Burrito Deep Throat, is that your name, really? You're a cool dude, man. I dig you. You got a lot of nice things to say about me.
Also, I love your name.
That's kind of weird, Grammy. scares me. Is he a stalker?
Hey, I'll get my thing. Just watch the game.
You know, I'd just like to point out that you sound very familiar to my Smoke a Peach character, and there may be a lawsuit waiting to happen here. My chat will now explode with pictures of me. Also, if you don't have cigarettes by the end of this game, I'm going to have a serious fucking problem.
Yeah, well.
Are you the smoking man from the X-Files?
Yeah, see, the funny thing is most people always go with Dr. Girlfriend from Venture Brothers on that voice, because it's like, it's dead what I... Yeah, there we go. It's dead what I based it on.
Someone's got an emoji fetish. We got to get rid of this. What's going on here?
I'm feeling so verklempt.
So verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves.
What the hell? I can't even find the emoji on my phone. What's going on? This must be an accident. Someone must be dying trying to dial like 911 or...
It's for your own good, Tim.
And this must be like, I've fallen, I can't get up, but they keep hitting the emoji screen instead of the 911 thing.
Oh god, this is going to be like us when we're 90.
You might end up changing your phone language to Portuguese or something, so be careful.
Yeah, that's happened to me.
And we have to go through Twitter to have it like vaguely Google translated for you. I'm like, oh cool, it was in Pakistani. Let's translate that.
EA is afraid of Disney, but EA would put you in a loot box? Huh? I'm getting scared. Is this the dark net? Are we on the dark net or is this the regular internet?
Have you never been on Twitch before?
And besides, EA and Disney are the same company. It's ABC, my friends. They're all doing it together. Just like Matt Waller and the whole morning crew.
Nobody needed to think that. I mean, we all knew it somehow deep down inside, but somehow we also didn't need that thought at the same point.
Yeah. He had this twinkle in his eye, and he always dressed as girls on the Halloween show. Matt had it coming to him. But now we digress.
I could have just taken that last comment completely out of line, too, but again, I completely digress now.
We're all digressing here.
Yeah, well, that's a visual.
The darkest of nets. Yep, I like that.
Tim Kitzrow is the voice of a generation when it comes to arcade sports titles. Thanks for being an integral in my video gaming life. Damn straight, Josh. Damn straight, Josh.
Well, it's great. Just buy my t-shirt or a signed postcard or something. We need some more beer here, Michael.
Okay, Tim.
Living video.
PayPal them beer. There you go.
Make a Mr. Boom Shakalaka Wish Foundation. I wish I don't have to keep going out to the 7-Eleven for smokes in the middle of the night.
Boy, the timing on the music there was perfect. If only you could have heard the music that was going on while you said that, and with how it ended perfectly when your sentence did. I swear to God, you knew. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Madden is a tax laundering scheme.
So basically, it's the car wash from Breaking Bad is what you're getting across here?
You know that they're listening in right now because they're part of the dark net, right?
Well, I kind of assume always that we're being watched, so yes. I'm also just paranoid, but... Dude, right? I'd buy a Boom Shakalaka t-shirt. I get the feeling that's under a lot of legal loopholes, but I think a lot of people would.
I'm actually coming out with an apparel line soon, so keep your eyes peeled.
This might
I just did an NBA Jam Day theme day with the Clippers a couple weeks ago. It was a lot of fun.
I was gonna say, isn't it also the 25th anniversary of it?
It is silver anniversary. That means I should have some gray hairs now. 25 years ago, I was 34 years old.
Wait, you should have gray? Jesus Christ, I'm going gray right now, and I'm only 38. Thanks, Tim. You just made me feel amazing. Holy crap. So I haven't looked at the score in a hot minute and just realized it's 42-0 again. Jesus.
Yeah, this one was interesting to watch.
Well, at least
14-7 or 15.
This is incredible. This is like some of the Super Bowls. What was that great Redskins Super Bowl?
No. Everybody says it's got rubber band AI. So where's the rubber band AI?
Yeah.
Well, they're not playing the computer though.
Well, you know what? The game player only controls one player.
This is true.
There's 6 other players controlled by AI.
I think the real fun though is like I'll have to show you one of the games that I specifically can almost guarantee it rubber banded on me with the attackers, because I was up by about this score and all of a sudden they busted out 36 straight points and I could not do anything.
There is no rubber band AI. Okay.
There you go.
You can have scores that are 78-0 in this game.
Somebody posted up one that was like 101 to nothing, I think, yesterday. Gotta find this now.
The game was not designed to keep every game close. The game was designed to have the best player win the game. And the only thing is once you catch the ball, the defense gets a better speed burst than the offense so they can catch the receiver.
Yep.
So that for sure is in. But we're thinking, because a lot of our community is going, we want a bigger speed burst, and I think we're going to do that.
Ooh. So on both offense and defense?
Offense, like you have a longer speed burst, and then when it goes down to 0, it slowly goes back up, so you could potentially get 2 speed bursts.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So our community has a big weight factor in terms of how we move forward on the design of the game. And if like the core players like Coyote, who's on here with us, like if those guys think that's what we should do, we should do. As far as other issues that they have with like the micro-hard mutilators, I just need them to tell me who should not be an all-star.
Yeah, I missed out on that. I was going to tell you, it's not that it had to be an all-star, is that maybe you make them more easily killable, because a lot of those star players are skeletons, so they come back right after the play's end.
They come back,
so
and
if you made them an alien or something, that they're easier to die.
Don't make them xenomorphs. I hate xenomorphs so much.
Yeah, those are fast. But yeah, something like that might help, I think.
I think the receivers are too good on the micro-hard mutilators.
50-0. What the hell's going on here?
Not much in 13 more seconds.
I should have stayed home tonight.
They were.
Waste of my time.
I lied. They're not the home team. Never mind.
Hey, listen,
up.
you know what this game's all about? Just tell your friends to buy the game. These guys are 50-0. What's he playing, a vacuum cleaner? Jesus Christ, I thought this guy was a professional. I came out here, I drove my Volvo out with a threat of snow tonight. I'm drinking heavily. I got to risk the Chicago cops on the way home. And I'm watching a 50-0 blowout? I'd rather blow out my colon. Jesus. Give us something to root for here.
That's all right, boys. We got the Gatling versus Carnage coming up, and this is a rematch of the last tournament.
I was going to say, this is going to be a rematch that should have a little bit of bad blood going on from the last tournament. Maybe not bad blood, but there'll be a lot of it.
I'm pretty sure that whoever's playing that other controller is dead right now. I suggest the next of kin to call the house, have a neighbor come over. He might be being eaten by an opossum or a raccoon right now. You don't get to this level and die 50-0. Jesus.
All right, so Tim's going to need a cigarette now, and we'll be back in 3 minutes.
That'll be good. I'll be here to entertain everyone, quote unquote. I'll just give away some Steam keys.
This is a public service reminder. Oh.
What's he talking about, Graham?
Are you smoking yet? Seriously, are you smoking yet? They're in Chicago. Believe me when I say a 3-minute cigarette break is completely reasonable. Because in Chicago, it's cold as fuck outside. So
well, shit, it takes you like, 10 minutes to get all your jacket and everything on and then get out there and smoke.
Yeah, see, smokers have this all worked out. Like, we'll actually have a pair of shoes specifically for this that don't have laces in them, so we can just slide our feet right in, or like boots or something in case it's snowing. And then we'll have a coat like right there, so you just go light it up, roll, and like pray to God you get out before your ears freeze. Carnage, so do I get those follows now? We all should. Y'all can click on Carnage Razor One's name. He's the one that just won with the Philadelphia Evils. He'll be taking part in the finals here in a moment against Gatling Nuke 438. And we'll probably wind up laces in. Wait, shit. No, but we'll wind up getting a link for him as well. Again, though, they're going to be up in the finals here in a second or two for the Mayhem Bowl. And if I'm not mistaken, that's Evils against the Mutilators, I believe.
Yep, that's right.
Got it. So, man, this one's going to be interesting. The brand new team that it seems pretty stupid overpowered against, like, the most current overpowered team other than the Patriots. That's going to be tough, man. I don't know who to call on this one. What would you know about pressure? Keg Wielder, thank you for the subscription, dude. Did not have to do that, man. And by the way, for everybody else, I saw like 5 resubs beforehand. I just didn't want to interrupt Tim and Mike, so thank you guys. I hope you understand. I just didn't want to interrupt them for good reason. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a blast with this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just way too cool. Like, the MFL has always been my thing. Let me see. I loved MFL. The original on Sega Genesis is a huge part of my childhood. Same here, dude. Played with my dad. Yeah. See, I'm not the only one. My dad would used to play this. He'd play Hell's Hole in One Golf on Super Nintendo. And NHL, I believe it was 93 at the time. Is 93 the red one? Yeah. So, it was those. We would play, like, entire 7-game series of NHL head-to-head, and then one day he found out about Mutant Football League and was like, well, this is just way different. That's so cool. Let's play this instead. And, like, oh my god, the head-to-heads we had. Like, oh, I miss those days. Let's see. Should probably keep up on the admin-only chat. Will soap be an issue? Yeah, I can type good. This is why I talk and I don't type. Ooh, Glow in the Dark's got $50 on Gatling with with the Mutilators. Sheesh. I don't know that I could put money on it. Like, these two have played so well through those first 2 rounds because I actually watched both of their first round games as well. Oof, I don't know, man. They were both so dominant that I can't even begin to tell you how they're going to match up head to head. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, I should say there's always been a side bet for the winner of the tournament. If you knocked out the previous winner, you got an extra bonus.
Nice. See, that's what I like, having that little,
$50 or something.
Yeah, having that, what's the word I'm looking for here? Having the bounty on somebody's head, basically. I've always loved that stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait,
yeah,
for football,
I'm
you're
a
saying?
Saints fan, so I know all about bounties and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I would say I feel for you, but 2 weeks ago, enough said.
It's rough, man. Hey, I still got my Saints hat on. It's all good.
Dude, I'm a Bears fan. I don't think I need to say any more than that. I'm a Bears fan.
Yep.
Dude, it was so good, man. And I agree. Like, I've actually got 2 copies of MFL. I don't have Mutant Hockey League, sadly, but I've got a complete box copy of MFL that when I bought, it didn't work, so I got it really cheap. The guy just didn't clean the cartridge, so all I did was clean it, and the thing works perfect now. Nice. And then I wound up with a second one because I thought the first one just wouldn't work, so I bought an actual separate cartridge so that I could put it in, you know, hey, I've got a full, complete working copy of it. And, yeah, so I have 2 copies now. Which I'm okay with, but it was kind of, you know, that was random. Which actually, now that Mike sent me the press kit, basically, I've got a Genesis case that I can actually put the other one in now too. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to getting those.
You know, I lied. I can't. It's a
backer, and I got.
Was the original MFL was on the bigger cartridge for Genesis, wasn't it? Like the taller one.
Yes. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so it won't fit in there. Then I take that back. Which, by the way, when you get it, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think they shared some pictures of what it might look like.
I've got it on my Twitter if you haven't seen it yet.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
It's at Crumps too, same thing as here. But yeah, it's I think that should be the last picture I posted. So it's got all the stuff from in there. It's got like the shirt. It's got the statues, really cool too. Like, oh my god. So yeah, I believe they're selling those.
Tim is still chasing.
Still chasing hookers.
The dragon.
Still chasing hookers. And he wanted me to leave Rebecca a message. Rebecca, you there?
Yeah, she's in chat. She just talked.
Something about candles and Johnny Man's smell. I don't know.
Oh my.
He said you know what I'm talking about.
Sounds kinky.
Yeah, I would ask more, but I don't think I want to know more.
Okay, so this game coming up, guys, it cannot be a 50-0 game, all right?
No, it's not gonna be.
I think it's.
Guys are both. I think they're both the top players of the game.
And not just that, but they've played each other before in a tournament fashion in the finals. So this is a rematch, and I don't see this being a blowout. Pardon the cough. I'm so sorry. All right, let me get them sent off. I should really put ats to him in there. I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, it was 48-0 for Gatling, if I'm not mistaken, in the first round. Carnage just won 50-0 here. So like we've had some crazy blowouts. These are going to be so close, man. And again, we're still on Carnage Razor's screen, but I do also have Gatling Nuke, so we can flip off and check out both sides.
And I'm just going to say, these guys are really good players, and they kick my ass every time, but I'm going to score some points. Okay? No offense, Tri-Zen, but come on.
Canada plays it. Dude, Canadian football. Canadian mutant football. We could make this work.
That's what's crazy about this game, though. It's like, you'll see like guys like Gatling and Carnage. Just
Okay, take Nuke London. Come on, Gatling Nuke. No, you're taking Micro Hard. Okay.
Yeah, they locked into teams beforehand, so they're keeping the same teams all the way through the tournament.
All right.
So it's going to be Micro Hard and the Evils.
It's close.
I don't know who to pick here. I'm going to stick with the Evils just because I picked them last time, and it's against my quote-unquote home team here that isn't actually my home team, so I'm going with the Eagles. Evils, excuse me. Damn, that's tough to do.
I'm taking... So Gatling Nuke, who I love, and he crushes me every time we play, but I got to go with Carnage Razor, man. I'm taking the Evils.
It's tough to pick against him after seeing what he just did, so yeah, it's 2-0 at this point.
All right, Kurt, how about you?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think Gatling's gonna take this one.
Yeah? Okay, cool. We gonna bet on this, gentlemen?
Ooh, better question. What's the wager?
Yeah.
Tim Kitzrow.
But I don't want to win.
You get a Tim Kitzrow for a day? I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Can I vote for the Bears?
Kitzrow for a day.
That's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, gentlemen, where? This is what I'm asking, Rebecca. This is exactly what I'm asking. Wow, look at this. Defense to begin the game. Was he tackled? I guess so. And look at this. Right off the bat, we got Micro Hard with an INT.
This is it.
Yep.
Welcome to the Mayhem Bowl. Grim Blitzrow with you, and here's the kickoff.
Here's the kickoff. Ice hitting the glass.
Oh.
Don't think I don't know that sound.
What's so funny was the rules before the game were take it easy, don't try to kill everybody, and on the first play of the game,
murder. Ooh, almost got in.
At least it goes there's the pick.
Oh wow, you're behind. You might want to refresh his. Because actually it's 6-0 now unless this gets called back, and I don't think he had time. Nope.
Ow!
Crumps has us on a delay again.
Well, yeah, don't watch it on my channel. Watch it on one of the two that you're watching, because I'm getting the same delay that you would off of that channel, but then you're also adding in me casting delay.
Okay, you're blowing our mind here, Trumps. We can't deal with it.
Whoa. There's no T in that name. There's no T in that name. I ain't no fucking Oompa Loompa. Watch it.
Since we went out to live stream and smoke, we've lost 7 viewers. So what the hell have you guys been doing?
No.
They went to smoke too.
Most likely. Quite honestly, most likely.
We're watching a Tyson chicken commercial here. What the?
Yeah, Mike Tyson's like crispy Foreman ears, like chips or whatever.
They know you're drinking. They're playing to your weaknesses.
And this is really what the game is all about. Get your friend keg party. Get your buzz on early for the Super Balls Blowout Mayhem Bowl.
Speaking of blowouts and Super Bowls, or balls as it were, who do you got in the real Super Bowl?
This guy's got Super Bowls right here. Watch him. Oh!
Not the Super Bowls.
So, what exact time do you got there, Crumps, at this moment in time?
They got 2:26 left. Just finished the play.
Okay.
2:20. 19,
Someone
19,
said
17.
Coffee Cowgirls or something. Said I love this color commentary. That's politically incorrect, I think, at this point in time. To say I love this color commentary.
So it should be people of short stature commentary?
Yeah, people's commentary.
Oh!
Also, I now have nicknames for 2 viewers, so this is beautiful.
I got a question for the viewers out there. What would be your favorite Mutant Football League drinking game?
Ooh.
Johnny Man Smell has a few ideas, but I want to hear yours. And you can follow Johnny Man Smell on Twitter at Johnny Man Smell and see all the shenanigans he's up to with Oh Hell Wreck 'Em and Bomb Shady.
I would say, basically for drinking games, if there's a kill the ref, which is pretty much going to happen at least once a half. I mean, come on, it should. What the hell was that? Sorry, anyways, apparently a ref just died in my backyard, who knew? But yeah, if there's one of those, if the ref gets away, you actually have to chug the entire bottle of whatever you're drinking, whether it be beer or booze, it don't matter.
Drummond says, boom, killer Liller! Killer.
Drink anytime the QB dies? Yeah, that's
Woo! That's a lot of drinks. If you play like me, that's a lot of drinks.
How about any time in the room that someone looks at a phone?
Oh, God. What if you're watching the game on Twitch on your phone?
You're going to be in the police lockup that night.
So it's Tuesday?
Drink every time Gatling Nukes wins. Take a double shot every time Hatriots bribe killer ref. You go blind. I like that.
I'm kind of surprised the Hatriots don't have a free ref bribe.
You get a butt chug every death? What the? And once again,
Oh,
we have
wow.
that dark net.
Yeah, are we trying to kill people here? Or are we trying to get drunk? Because there's a limit. Oh, did he mean to throw that away?
Hey, there are a lot of good ideas out here. You guys are really responding well to this.
Down the whole bottle every time the bleed changes. God. Especially in this game, that's just downright death.
Drink.
Ooh, huge first down.
I think it's every death. Every death.
So if you get like 12 deaths on the same play, you got to take 12 shots?
Yeah, something like that.
And are we counting both teams? Or is it only your team's deaths?
On Darknet, 2 shots.
I say fuck it, we just take 2 shots. There's my drinking game. Wait, there's games being played? Fuck you, I have booze.
Every time Bricks Jr. insults Bricks. That'd be a good one.
If anyone has a favorite line out there from the game already, I'd like to hear it. Because I forget everything once it's recorded.
You think I'd remember some of these
There's
too?
quite a few. I know, there's a lot.
God. I know, like, there's so many that I just laugh at, like, hysterically every time. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? One just kills me. Yeah, and then if he goes and gets one of those surgeries for the thing, and he just keeps rambling. Like, what in the fuck?
Believe me, they're long, long ones.
Yeah, third down and a pussy air. That was great.
I just heard that one for like the first time. I've been playing this game forever, and I just caught it for the first time the other day playing.
Oh, perfect timing on the
Noon
prime
night,
ref.
985. Just said your name. There you go.
Yeah, the Montezuma. There you go. It's the Montezuma's revenge rant. That's what it was.
Oh, we got a Carnage Razor calls bribe the ref.
And
Nice
perfectly
call.
timed too.
Nice call.
That was perfectly timed, keeping those points off the board.
I get totally shit-faced.
That's Derek.
I'm the world's most intoxicated man.
Clearly.
Yep, there it is. I am the world's
My
most
favorite is when
intoxicated.
the commentator starts singing the Talking Head song. It's like fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Psycho
killer.
If you ever do that again, I'll fucking kill you.
Oh yeah.
Love that one.
When Derek
As a
and I
former
did it,
soccer player, that hits a good,
Oh, the
spot.
diarrhea one. Yes. Yep.
someone just mentioned that line again. When I don't often drink, but when I do, I get totally shit-faced. When we met at my voiceover agency, we hung out at the Christmas party, and we went out for an hour doing the world's most intoxicated man routine. So it's only apropos that that line got in the game.
I don't think I've heard this one. That QB sweating harder than a whore in church. I don't think I've caught that one.
Oh yeah, that was yep. I think that was Derek.
Just coming up with random sponsors. Yeah, like Con Crap.
Oh, fuck. The
I love all the
micro-arm mutilators are tough. Oh, man. They
Especially
have
when
the
you got jukes
secondary.
like this. Because he's just avoiding every first tackle. Like, he's not even getting touched by the first person at him.
I wrote that.
Here goes in the nacho stand. There's a leopard.
I love the line where Bricks goes to the nacho stand and was a leper. who was pissed off from people dipping chips into him.
That one I think I've only gotten twice.
When the main host says hello to the lump guy, it must be Brooks Jr., and he responds, fuck off.
How you doing, Brooks? Fuck off.
All right,
Whoa.
so anybody out there who has not played the game yet and has a PC?
Because if so, we can fix this problem for you. Very, very easily, I'm just saying.
Who has not played the game yet and has a PC? I want to hear from you right now.
Maybe about like 6 of you? Just saying.
Okay.
A side of beef.
Burrito deep throat guy.
Hey, there's some good impressions.
Let's get the burrito deep throat guy a Steam.
I've
key.
given him one. One step ahead of you already. You got a whisper, Burrito. Hopefully.
And we've just lost another 10
And
viewers.
we have a 17-0 game again. Carnage Razor, I'm gonna kill you. What the fuck? Come on.
Host advantage.
man.
Host advantage.
Yeah, host is definitely kicking ass. Okay.
And this game has turned out to be totally pathetic. I'm sorry you had to watch this, folks. Give it up. I should have stayed home with my Vicks Formula 44.
Oh,
19-0.
Jeez.
We've just had nothing but blowouts here.
Yeah.
Speaking of blowouts, Grim, you should try my new colonic.
Dare I
Yeah, it's
ask?
awful.
Okay, you're running backwards.
Let's see. Let's give you one of them. I'm catching up, I swear. I'm getting people codes, I swear. There's a lot of typing and copying and pasting.
Yeah, exactly. I'm reading all these great comments. It's fun to see how everybody's involved here. Glad they have a life just like us, hanging out on Friday night in front of a computer. 10 or 15 dead soldiers around us here. Michael's got some cheap store brand brandy. Hey, what do you expect? It's Mutant Football League, man. This is what we do. This is how we do it on a Friday night.
Oh, how the hell did I do that?
Someone's got to step up to the plate, man. 19-0. That's embarrassing.
And it's 4th down and 24 again. He's going for it,
Oh,
though.
Jay Blaine.
Hey,
Yeah, he said
Packers
Kitzrow greater than Joe Buck.
Packers against the Eagles. 4th down and 28. McNabb nailed it. Packers lost. There's always hope.
All right, let's see. I think I got one more.
Why would you go for it there?
To an extent, I understand.
No love for Joe Buck.
How can people love Joe Buck? I don't think his mom loves him. Which would explain quite a lot, actually. All right, there should be a bunch of people with whispers with Steam codes, by the way. So if you got a whisper from me, you might want to put that into your Steam.
25-0.
But wait, there's more. 27-0. There's the 2-pointer. No problem at all, Burrito. You can thank Mike and Tim for those because they sent the codes off. So y'all are quite welcome for them. But yes, enjoy the game, spread the love of it seriously, because I don't know about you, but I want to see Mutant Hockey League. I mean, that's me, but I'm just saying, I keep having these beautiful dreams of it happening. So maybe we push this game as hard as possible. That'd be cool. I mean, I play quite a bit on here, so... Oh, hey, Final Fantasy music. What do you know? That's weird. Jules, goddamn you. Yeah, because this
Trump's
fits
is
weird.
on a roll.
Hey, Trumps, I like it, man. MFL is the gateway to some deeper, darker shit for you.
You have no idea, bro.
You're like, I really like those MILF non-nude pictures, but I would really like to see...
You know that thing that Ted Cruz was looking at? Yeah, more of that. Yeah, totally.
I don't want to see what Jeff Sessions is looking at.
Well, sure as hell isn't legal weed, I can tell you that much. Is that an anal joke? God damn it.
Fucking 0.
I'm pretty sure there's some sort of systematic assassinations going on here.
someone has some big money on the Mayhem Bowl.
Okay, tell Carnage Razor I'm taking over at halftime.
Do you really think it'll go much better than this, though?
As you just
Yeah,
talked
I
about Manly
actually
whipping your
do.
ass.
Ooh, another 2. There's 35. My God, he got a free entire touchdown out of this.
Gatling nuke, man. Dude, you rock. I gotta tell you,
He
you
is
are
just
kicking ass.
laying it down today, for real. He has beaten the bejesus out of every opponent so far.
He's like the dude in the Caddyshack, the golfer.
I know, Shermanator's just
Caddyshack was
stupid
a
OP.
movie back in 19...
That's great. Brilliant.
That had to be
Wow.
Kurt. That was Kurt.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, 2 different rampages, by the way, so they both get to do this. Whoever gets the higher score gets a resurrection.
35 to fucking 0.
Unbelievable. And while we will break, have everyone follow at Mutant Football League, and for me it's Tim_Kitzrow or at Johnny Man Smell for some fun on the Twitter net. I
There's
love this
also
game
Bob
right here.
Shady,
This
isn't there?
gets your adrenaline pumping for that third quarter. You know, you come out of this and you made it. You know, you're feeling good. It's like a little asteroids moment.
Wow. 2-point differential in the ref rampage. 1062 to 1060.
Look at this, guys. Turn it up. Wow.
That's the closest I've ever... Well, actually, no. I saw a picture of a tie, so I can't say that. But that was close.
That could be the reason he wins.
I think the 35 points might be the reason he wins.
Yep.
Yeah, that ref rampage was stupid close.
I mean, if you're not jacked enough already playing this game, when you play that little ref zombie shootout at halftime, that just gets you revved for that third quarter.
Yep,
Maybe
you
we
just
should
want to
do
go
that
out and
to the
massacre him.
NFL, pitch that to the XFL.
That's
Get
what I'm
some kind
saying.
of,
Get some
you
cool
know,
stuff.
shooting during halftime. And, you know, hell with these halftime shows with Jason Timberlake. Let's have some zombie ref shooting cool
Jason
matches.
Timberlake?
Yeah, Jason, Jay,
Justin.
Yeah, he had a mouth
talk to
wardrobe
McMahon about
malfunction.
some sponsors.
No, we should talk to the brandy bottle about what I just did.
Brandy was also a musical act from the 1990s.
Yeah, they can base the XFL off the MFL.
And we should have
That's
some
what I'm saying.
halftime shows for future generations where we could get some, you know, crazy MFL acts in and debauchery and some nationally known acts doing parody songs of parody artists.
Or like covering like...
I'm sure that
wait.
Justin or Jason Timberlake, whatever his name is, he would be glad to do a alter ego character for MFL. Wouldn't that be fun if we found out a celebrity that loved this game?
Oh, you could totally do it. Like, introduce this to certain celebrities. Like, get it on... does Conan still play video games? Does he still do that still?
Yeah, that would
Dude,
be awesome.
hook that up.
That's a great idea.
Hook that up, seriously.
To do a Mutant Football League halftime show that's aired on Conan with a real celebrity saying, you know, this is his Mutant Football League alter ego.
You're like, oh, I used to play this back on the Genesis. Oh my God. You know, just watch somebody
There
that
you go.
knows it, and there you go. That's all it'll take.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
We need this. Who knows Conan?
We're waiting for one of the players from the Eagles or the Patriots to get into this and just, you know, do a screenshot or something. Wouldn't it be fun if this became a viral video during the next couple days of the Super Bowl?
Doesn't Chris Long stream, if I'm not mistaken? Crap, I can't think of which one it was. I think it was Chris Long.
And
Somebody
I don't
that
have
I
to
know.
remind you, Crumps, that that kind of exposure would be very, very good for you as well.
Well, that would be quite nice, I'm just saying.
Come on, there's got to be 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon here that we can find someone in the NFL to tweet one of these things out.
I'm just trying to think of who I actually know, because at some point I could make this happen. Which, by the way,
All right,
on
let
that
me
note
ask
of
you
knowing
one thing.
people. Oh, go
Do you
ahead.
know Kevin Bacon?
I wish.
Okay, well...
No, I'm probably about 5 degrees off of that.
Oh, that didn't work.
I love the fact that you guys got the characters down, Bricks and Bricks Jr. I love the fact that you know, people are responding to them, and you guys do a great.
Oh yeah, love those.
Oh, I love it.
characters.
I absolutely
I wanna
love the
hear
back
more
and
of
forth. Absolutely. Oh,
I
God.
told you I'd pay for more voice loops of them.
You know what I always keep saying too, and this is for MLB The Show, mind you, but the same theory would apply. I keep saying, if you're gonna make like DLC stuff, make it announcer packs where like you do parodies of actual, like Joe Buck, except name him like, Ho Fuck or something, and just make him like the most unenthusiastic dickhead ever.
Okay, Michael, you should add coaches to the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to, and hopefully we will. It's just coaches are all unique character models, unique voices, animations, blah, 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 blah. A lot of money. So what we need everybody to do is go out, buy the game, $19.99, PS4, Xbox One, and yeah, hopefully we can get you guys coaches. We want to do coaches for sure. And the reason why we want to do coaches is because Chucky's back.
Yeah, tell them about Chucky, Mike. A lot of people don't know.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Tell them about Chucky.
John Gruden. Other than Mike Ditka, who is a better coach than John Gruden?
The Ditkinator?
And we could go crazy. Tim, let's hear your John Gruden.
This guy's out of his fucking mind. You kidding me?
No, that's not John Gruden.
No,
Tim.
Rick's talking about John Gruden. What the hell's wrong with you? Didn't you see bricks next to you?
I see the lump on your fucking shoulder, man.
Oh, brutal hit there. So 43-0. Are we dealing with? What are we dealing with here?
The right side always wins.
Yeah. Whoever hosts the game is guaranteed to get a 40-point advantage.
Do you think that the guy with the Philadelphia Evils had to go out for a drug run or something, and his girlfriend or his baby took the controller? Or his grandma?
Well, don't they have a running back named Roland Blunts?
Man.
Or is that another
this is
team?
Crazy.
Speaking of, we're about to hit 50 points again here.
When he was down by 7, he panicked. And he didn't control the clock, which is the Eagles' game.
Yep. That's a lot of teams' game.
He just blew it.
But you know what? There's got to be something said about this game that you can be as good as these guys and come into a blowout. And we've got a hardcore fan, Christian Howard, who plays, and he'll go up 56-0 and he's already won the Mayhem Bowl. So the challenge is out there. You think you're really good? Look at what's going on
Or
here
it's
tonight.
just possible Gatling Nuke is the Nuke London Patriots of Mutant Football League.
Yeah, doing some trolling.
Well, you just gave him this team, what, yesterday? 2 days ago? And he's already this good with it? That's a frightening thought.
51-0.
Yeah, that's a frightening thought.
What was the big game in the 90s, the Super
backwards.
Bowl, where the Redskins won by 52 to something?
Oh, you mean where the Bears beat the ever-living shit out of the Patriots that one year?
Oh yeah. What was that? What was the score? 45-7 or something? 42-7?
You think I'd remember this? 45-7? Question mark? I think.
I thought it was 45-10. 85 Bears, Super Bowl. I'm going to find out. 2 seconds.
And then the Redskins game, I want to know. That was a huge blowout.
Yeah, that one was, I believe. Well,
and who was that quarterback? He just became a star in that game.
Doug Williams?
Yes. Right. Yep.
See, I remember that, but I can't remember the score or who they played.
46-10.
There you go. 46-10. As soon as you said it.
46-10.
As soon as you said it, it brought it back.
And 46 was Doug Plank's number. So there you go.
And we had the fridge. Oh, that was a good touchdown. Oh my god, why do people keep getting away from that defensive attack with the beefed up player? The spiked up guy. I can't think of the right dirty play for
Berserk.
that. Yeah, Berserk, thank you.
Oh,
people keep getting
by
away
the way,
from
when
that.
you're playing Mutant Football League, you might want to consider Cheetos and cheap brandy. It's a nice combo.
Sounds like it. I love the crunkling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all
Did you say the crumpling?
The crumpling.
I'll be here all week. Self-advertisement, baby. Yeah. Hey, we got to get it in somewhere in a 51-0 blowout. Which, by the way, we're in the final quarter here, so we're winding it down now. I'm gonna go ahead and start calling this one for Gatling Nuke, though.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, you might as well be playing a beached whale. Because with their limited ability to work the controller, they couldn't do any worse.
Pretty sure Carnage is playing with his toes.
You laugh, but I actually know somebody that speedruns games with his feet. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw somebody in one of those esport tournaments playing like StarCraft or something.
Oh,
and
God.
They played it with their toes to finish it off to win. I was like, that's insane.
It's not a shutout. Yes, it is. Hold on, it's coming back. Shit. I got excited.
That James Bond movie where he's sitting on a chair with his sock smacking his balls with a sock full of quarters. This guy's getting whacked.
Woo! We've had 3 shutouts in a row.
Well, maybe not completely yet. I mean, yeah, I got called back, but that don't mean that he can't make this one. Oh, it's 60 from way downtown. Nope. He doesn't have that much leg.
He just needs to run back. How many clusterfucks? 5?
5? 6? He's got to win.
All right,
no,
since it's a blowout, it's kind of like a rainout, so you can talk about anything. Let me ask you guys, what do you think of this game compared to the last Blitz game that I did with EA Sports, the reboot in 2012, I think it was?
I don't know what it is, but something about this I think just struck my, not my retro, what's the word I'm looking for here? It gave me that, like, rose-colored glasses of like, oh my god, I remember playing this back on Genesis. Feel like you can, if Mike remembers even, the first year when I saw him at PAX, I was walking down the aisle that he was in, and just I look over and I kind of out of the corner of my eye caught some football, and I'm like, it's probably another Blitz, and then I look closer and realize one of them was an alien. I'm just like, I told my buddy, I'm like, stop where you are. Turned around, I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Is that real? He's like, yeah, why? I'm like, oh my god, yes. And like, I would put it above, hands down. Yeah, nostalgia boner, there you go. Perfect term. But no, honestly,
when I did that game, of course, I loved NFL Blitz. They got it watered down because the NFL was, because of concussions, the violence, whatever, and it just was such a tame version. So for me to come back and work with Michael and do this kind of over the top without the NFL looking over your shoulder or EA Sports, it was like all bets are off. Like, we can do anything. And I think you can see it, and I'm sure you can hear it tonight.
Oh yes,
around the computer.
Yeah, that's what I love about
Michael and I we're an indie garage band, punk band, and we don't have any rules. And the listeners, I hope you appreciate the fact that this game is really made grassroots from the ground up. And what we couldn't do with Blitz with EA Sports, I was given the green light to go as far as I wanted with my pal Derek DeJacque, Michael, and all the other great writers. And just making this thing something special. I don't think there's anything that's been out on the market like this. So I'm glad that you guys are digging this. We're having some fun, at the expense of whoever's playing on the Philadelphia Evil side, because he's getting killed.
But that's the fun of this game, though. There's rolling blunts.
It's just so much fun. It's just so fun to watch, and it's so much fun to listen to. And once again, the cartoons guys. What's that dude's name? Delirious.
That seems right. Yeah.
I'm so out of it. I don't watch this stuff. I don't know. But for people to see how much fun people have, playing this and just this kind of night where everybody's having a blast and we joke about, the drinking games, whatever. And because it's Friday and Mike and I are,
yeah, because it's
blowing
Friday.
off some steam. We're having a good time here. Went out to dinner, but it shows you the fun that you can have with a game like this and getting together with a bunch of guys and sitting on the couch. And a blowout game is very difficult for all of us, but none more than, what's the guy's name in Philadelphia?
Carnage Razor, what the fuck?
Carnage Razor, come on, man. You can go out on the street tomorrow and admit that you took this blowout?
I gotta hats off to Gatling Nuke.
Yeah,
dude.
Nice going.
No kidding. Like, honestly, he's just been tearing people
You
apart
were
today,
just
but
kicking ass. I want to play you so bad.
I don't.
I do.
That would be about 108 first.
I want to play Gatling Nuke tonight.
I get the feeling somehow he'd be up for a challenge. I'm just saying.
I think I'd score a point on him. Nobody else has. I think I'd score a point on him.
Uh-oh. Did I hear a gauntlet get thrown down? Because that sounded reminiscent of a gauntlet.
Actually.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna have to bring that up with him after this, because he's now up 57-0. Just to make your point a little bit tougher now that you think you can get a point. He's scoring more. Now it's 59.
I do, and I will bet you I can.
Ooh.
I think they're reruns.
I want to see it.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I want to see it. I don't know about you guys, but I need to see it.
Vote on U39 right now. Might be more interesting than this game.
Can we get Gatling Nuke on the call here after this game?
Yeah, I want to do a post-game interview with him.
Yeah, it should be over right now anyways, because there's your victory. My God, 59-0, Micro Hard Mutilators. Yeah, bring them on in.
It's Carnage, and then I'll try to get you.
Okay, where's Gatling Nuke?
Yeah, this was just a team because what had basically happened was Mutants we were at a party last night at Johnny Mesmel's house out in Los Angeles. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be some excuse. After a 59-0 loss in the Mayhem Bowl. Wow.
Oh, there he is. Now we got him.
Gatling Nuke.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
Well played, sir.
Well played, guys.
Dude,
Come on, man. Come on, man. Be strong, man. Be strong for your mama.
Okay, so Tim's going to interview you for just absolutely kicking ass tonight, but this is Michael Mendheim. Before I turn it over to Tim, I bet against you every game, and every game you just completely kicked my ass. And I've played you, and I know I can score a point against you, so what the hell happened tonight? You just demolished everybody.
I don't know. I felt super focused. I felt like I can read my opponents really good and just exploit the strength of the Mutilators' defense, trying to get as many picks as possible, and capitalize on those turnovers.
Yeah. Can I ask you a very serious question here?
Yeah.
Can you give me a cliche about what it feels like to win a big game like this?
It just feels real. I don't know why, but I just don't feel like this is real.
It isn't. You're part of it. No, it's not.
Video game.
Gatling Nuke, you are going to get like the most awesome, VIP press kit, swag kit, and you're going to love it.
You must. This is really incredible, and you're going to make a name for yourself on the internet and beyond. Tell us what you had for breakfast and lunch. I think that players want to know. Tell us your routine. What time did you get up today? Do you have a girlfriend? Don't tell me you're living at your mama's house. Don't tell me that.
Oops.
Say it's your dad.
Millennials.
Sleeping in the basement. Where are you? Up in the attic? Because you have way too much skill to have an ordinary life. So what'd you do here? Tell me. Now, seriously, tell me your prep. What did you eat for breakfast? What time did you get up? I want to start there.
Dude, he ate Carnage Racer for breakfast. That's what he ate for breakfast. Let me just interrupt for a second. He ate me. Breakfast, lunch, and fucking dinner. He ate me. That's it. Continue the interview, please.
Wow. So lunchtime. What are you thinking before lunch? You just chilling, or are you practicing? What are you doing?
I was just practicing. I was trying to get in the game with Keg because, I don't know. Sometimes, I was trying to figure out, 100% for sure if the ref is bribed, if Thunderclap will stop the Thunderclap turnover, because that was really the one thing I was worried about against Popo, is Thunderclap.
That is really so cool that you are really considering strategies early in the day. I mean, we're joking, but you really, obviously you had a leg up because the other dudes were obviously in bed, just nursing a hangover, because you seem to be the only serious athlete out here that was doing the video work. You were in the video room, looking at your opponents, figuring out the ref kills, everything else. So what did you have for lunch then? What was the food for lunch?
I just had a chicken hamburger.
There is no such thing. Just get him off. No, it's a hamburger and chicken, not a chicken hamburger. Or did you have chicken with hamburger?
No, it's just a chicken burger. Yeah.
Chicken burger. No.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You had a chicken burger. Okay. Cool.
And a monster
drink. Fries with sweet potato fries, some farro.
Just normal fries.
Okay, good, okay.
Hold on.
And then
Did
you went back
dig
to the
up an
kill room.
Egyptian
And
mummy?
your girlfriend said, "What are you doing in there?" I'm about to win the Mayhem Bowl, honey, and there's...
Leave me alone, Ma.
No, what is there? I'm joking with you, but what's so the rest of the afternoon you went after it again?
What?
You went after it again. You went on and you just started playing and killing.
No, I was just kind of chilling out. I mean, you know, like, it was just that one test with Keg, and then that was pretty much it. You know, it was just kind of relaxing. Oh, I did play with Lance Davidson.
You sound like the most mellow guy. Like, if I'm watching Shy or I'm watching The Wire, like, they bring a guy in for lineup. He killed, like, 140 people. And then you're like, oh, yeah, I was just, like, dusting. And, you know, the picture frames were looking a little dusty. And I had a chicken burger. You know, like, you sound like the coolest, most mellow guy that, like, is working for Make-A-Wish Foundation. And you mutilated people tonight. You saw them up. You threw them in pots of
59 to 0.
A killer. Admit it. Nice guy. Come on. What's your dark side? This is your alter ego. Hey, congratulations. That was an amazing, amazing game you played. You gave us a lot of fun here on our end. And you're destined for greatness, my friend.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Kudos.
All right.
Serial killer turned MFL star.
Dexter Jr.
Austin. Wow. Amazing. Who could believe that guy was such a killer?
He's an assassin.
I would have given my key. I would have given them the keys to my car and my girlfriend.
Grammy took them prisoners.
Yeah. Jesus. So all these big tough talking guys out here in Mutant Football League community, pay attention. This guy is serious, and he's coming after you. He's getting up early.
Okay,
He's training hard.
and I'm laying down the challenge right now.
Ooh.
There's a bounty on his head, and whoever can take him down is going to get a really good price. Okay?
Nice.
Ooh.
So you guys practice up.
$35,000.
Play the game.
$35,000.
Rumps is going to throw out another Steam key here for somebody that hasn't played the game. Go get it. 1995, PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. Thank you guys so much. Crumps, thanks you so much for hosting this.
Hey,
we
Mike,
appreciate
Tim,
it.
thank you guys.
Thank
Like,
you,
you don't have
Tim.
any idea how much I appreciate this because I've been laughing hysterically the entire time. This is what gaming is about, is fun. So thank you for bringing that back with us, too. Guys, seriously, support them.
Thank you guys. Hey, you said it all. We had a blast tonight. Hopefully the game just goes on to create some history. Certainly the fans, your response has been incredible, and love to all you guys, and boom shakalaka.
God, I was gonna ask for it, but he knew. It's like he knew, I swear. No, seriously, that was absolutely wonderful. I can't put any better words on it than Gatling. Good God, I'm never playing against you. Like, seriously, though, if you guys don't know, there is a Discord channel for Mutant Football League, so I would definitely recommend joining in on that. We'll get you a link in a second here. Join in there if you guys want to get in on any games. You basically just ask at any point, be like, hey, is there anyone on PS4 up for a game? And believe me, you'll find someone easy. So definitely get in on that, keep the community going. Like I said, support these guys, because I want more of this. I don't know about you guys, but, like, I want the fun back in video games that it used to be. I don't want the cut and paste, Madden crap year after year.
Amen.
Yes!
I want this. Like, I want this, and I want varieties of it in, like, oh, I don't know, I'd like to see Mutant Hockey League again. So let's keep pushing this, seriously, because you guys can hear the fun I'm having. Oh, I forgot. Okay. One of us will get the link for you. I'll get it, Mutant. I swear. Sorry about that. I totally forgot to warn you that the bot will nail you for that crap. I gotcha. Don't forget, it's mutantfootballleague.com for the website. Is there anything else I'm forgetting, guys? Because I feel like I am.
Yeah, a shot and a beer, because you just kicked ass and you won. You did the drinking game right, so you can have a shot and a beer.
That I can do. That I can totally do.
Hey, guys, have a great weekend. You during the... and thanks for shouting out to all of our fans. We love you, and we'll see you again soon, all right?
Love you guys. Take care.
Love you guys. I'll get you that Discord link momentarily here. Again, peace out. I'll get this up on YouTube and highlight it out on Twitch for y'all in a moment or two. I'll get some links up in the Discord as well for everyone, both mine and Mutant Football League. And again, just thank y'all so much for absolutely everything. Tim, Mike, Gatling Nuke, thank y'all. Peace out, guys. I will catch you a little bit later.
From downtown Chicago, come on!
He's heating up. No, he isn't.